Welcome to Sun National Bank Center for the East Brunswick High School Class of 2017 graduation ceremony. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by the Student Council President, Anastasia Lukianova.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which we stand, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as our award-winning chorus and band led by Mr. Zachary Gates, Mr. Gregory Jung, and Mr. Brian Toth present the national anthem and the alma mater.
Thank you. Please be seated. A farewell address will now be presented by the Class of 2017 President, Jonah Aguilar.
Good morning, parents, family, faculty of East Brunswick High School, Board of Education members, administration, but most importantly, to you, the class of 2017. It has taken a while, but we are finally here, finally done, and finally accomplishing our graduation. It has not been easy, especially since our class in particular has been the district's guinea pigs with their new innovative programs. From experimental technology use, to the park exam, to top-of-the-line Chromebooks, to hybrid courses, East Brunswick High School has used us as an experiment. It has not been done in vain, though, as we are now more prepared than ever to enter into the challenging and ever-changing world. Around you today are those who have cared, laughed, and learned with you for your entire high school careers. Not only your families and fellow peers, but also teachers, counselors, and administration who have held our hands through it all, guiding us to this new stage in our lives. I would like to now recognize this year's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Paluzzo, and our support staff person of the year, Ms. Elkins. Please stand up and be recognized for your accomplishments. I would now like to ask the rest of East Brunswick's teaching faculty to please stand up and be applauded for your hard work and dedication you have all dedicated to our class. After 12 years, we are finally here. Graduation, a commemoration of all that we as individuals have accomplished in our short lives. After today, we will enter the next stage of our lives into an interesting world, to say the least. One that focuses on failures instead of accomplishments. One that progresses because of fear-driven action instead of moral action. One that has been united, but recently has become so easily divided. But we are also entering a society full of hope and opportunity. I see in all of you today hope for a better tomorrow, the hope for a united nation, one that embellishes success instead of failure, and one that legislates based on what's right and not on what it fears is wrong. As you walk up on stage today and receive your diplomas, you will all be given your first chance to transform that hope into change. See, although this world that us millennials have been born into is not perfect, it can and must get better. Only because of you, though. The decisions you make beyond this point in your lives will not only direct your personal lives, but also the lives of everyone sitting beside you and the world you live in. I challenge you all to fall in love with the life and path you are creating for yourselves after leaving this building. I truly believe that when you're passionate enough about something or anything, some good will inevitably come out of it. So, when you find that path and find that love, go out and make a difference. Class of 2017, congratulations.
We will now hear from the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Lawrence Wong.
Welcome, class of 2017. Today is your day. There are a lot of words that could describe today. Bittersweet, hopeful, nostalgic, but I think that the true word of the day is gratitude. To the administration, Board of Education, and the PTSA, thank you for ensuring the smooth and efficient operation of this district each and every day. To our teachers, thank you for the patience, diligence, and care that has shaped us into the students and individuals that we are proud to be today. To our parents, family, and guardians, thank you so much for nurturing us, pushing us towards opportunities, and guiding us through numerous difficulties and challenges. On a personal note, I'd like to thank especially my mom, dad, and younger brother Winston. I wouldn't be standing up here today without you guys. And of course, class of 2017, thank you. Whether you realize it or not, each of you have contributed the unique characteristics and talents that have made the past 4 years so memorable for all of us. The works of art that light up the hallways, the superhuman feats of athleticism, unbelievable music and theater performances, and selfless acts of community service are only a few of the ways that each of you have made an impact on each other, our school, and the wider community. Each of you is now a more talented, more understanding, and more experienced individual than you were when you walked into EBHS 3 years ago. The new skills, knowledge, and friends that you've acquired during your time here will be the truly valuable assets that you will take away from East Brunswick. Yet ahead of us lie challenges and responsibilities that we cannot yet begin to imagine. To this, I cannot pretend to possess some piece of profound advice that will solve everything. I can, however, make my history teachers proud by citing an often forgotten giant of American politics and what we can learn from him. Mr. Henry Clay served as a congressman during one of the most trying periods of American history, negotiating the crucial compromises of 1820 and 1850 that held together a struggling union. I believe that the reason for his success was his belief in a worthy cause. It is this same belief that enabled Mr. Clay to run for president 5 times, each time refusing to deviate from his beliefs despite their unpopularity. For this, he will forever be remembered as having changed the course of history. In navigating the twists and turns of life, this is something that I will keep with me. Define your values, find the causes that you believe in, and align your actions with these values and with these causes. To close, my best friend once wrote, "It's not about who runs the fastest, it's about who runs the farthest." Take life as it comes, keep learning, keep caring for others, and keep running, class of 2017. Congratulations and best of luck.
The chorus will now present their rendition of Every Day, arranged by David Nessum Lawrence.
now hear from the faculty speaker as voted by the members of the graduating class of 2017, Mr. Harry J. Morris III.
First word I got was stay on script. That's a nice way to start. All right, I'd like to start with just a little statement to everybody first before I get on with the class. Anybody in here that is a veteran now or is retired from being a veteran, a police officer or retired, or an EMS worker or a fireman or firewoman, I'd like to have you stand right now. Just stand wherever you are, please. Firemen, volunteer, police, everybody. Look around. Give them a welcome round of applause. Hoorah, Marine. Okay, I also like to thank all the sophomores and juniors in the band, the chorus, the orchestra, for taking your time to come here to give these these graduates, a good time with the music and the walk-in and the processions that we will do at the end. Thank you. This is going to seem a little strange, seniors, so what I would like you to do is I'd like all the seniors in the middles to stand up. Everybody, just stand up. Come on, stand up, stand up. Thank you. Now, hang on, people. Hang on. What I'd like you to do is look in front of you and back of you, to your left and right. And I want you to shake somebody's hand or introduce yourself, because some of you are with people you don't even know. Say hi. Yeah, there we go. Be friendly. So many of you don't know who's graduating, and it's understandable with 698 students graduating. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. That's good. Okay, I would like to welcome everyone here today, especially the graduates, which I've said, parents, teachers, and administrators. Before I say anything else, once again, I would like to thank the senior class for voting me as your speaker. Smart move, people. Okay, I have to tell you that it took me 38 years to get here, and a lot of people are worried about what I might say. So I was told that I was going to have to wear a shock collar, which I don't have on for some reason, but I keep an eye on Dr. Vanella and Mr. Donazzo to see if they're pushing any buttons so I don't say something I'm not supposed to. Electric slide, yeah, okay. All right, all kidding aside, I am honored to be here today. This class is very special to me. You are the class of 2017. I was the class of 1967, 50 years ago. 50 years. You're sitting here, but I was sitting at the high school graduating with 402. And I remember like it was yesterday, and you're going to do the same thing. So that's what binds me with this class. I have a yearbook. Not saying where I got it from, for this class, and it's going to be right next to my yearbook. And anytime I look at it, I'll see a lot of faces I remember, some I might not, but I'll still remember the memories you have all given me. I had no idea what I wanted to do when I graduated. I was lost completely. I ended up working in construction, and finally I decided to join the Marine Corps. Most of you knew that already, right? Yeah, okay. I've had my ups and downs in life, but with the structure of the 4 years in the Marine Corps, I made a decision to go back to school. A lot of talking. I finally decided that I wanted to be a physical education, not a gym teacher. It's physical education. Gym is the building, people. It took me about 5 years to finish college, but it has been one of the best decisions I made in my life. Other than the marriage to my wife, Diana. Right there is over here. Diana's over here. My daughter-in-law, Jasmine. My son can't make it. My other daughter, Marissa, and the other one, Lindsay. And just thank you to all of them. Many of you know that I occasionally make jokes about myself. One of them would be, I had another run-in with Greenpeace, and they ended up throwing me back in the ocean. I have lost some weight, by the way, people. All right, the point I want to try, and I'm trying to make with this, is that I hope you will also learn to laugh at yourself. There will be times that you might say something that you realize you should not have said, numerous times for me. There'll be other times where you might have had somebody say something to you. Well, say something back to them, be polite about it, but realize that's not a person you want to be associating with. Do not live your life to please other people. All of you here today have been given guidance from parents, coaches, teachers, and for a lot of you, your close friends. And a lot of it's been very good advice. How the rest of your life goes will result from the decisions you alone, that you will make, not the people around here. You make those decisions that you alone make. What I would like now is for everyone in here, now please bear with me when I say this, I'd like everybody to bow their head and close their eyes. Don't put any other connotation to it, just listen to what I'm saying. Bow your heads, close your eyes. The group of seniors. What I want you to do is now think about where you will be 4 or 5 years from now. What goals you have set for yourself. Who you're going to have along with you, what's going to happen. Just think about that for a moment. Thank you. You'll be on the track that you want to be for the rest of your life. In other words, whether you want to be an engineer, a short order cook, a doctor, a dentist, a mechanic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, short order cook. Doesn't matter. Whatever you choose to be your job, every job is important as long as you love what you are doing and you have a passion for it, right? Photography. She's staring at me. I wonder what's going on. In closing, I hope you enjoy your summer and have fun. Where's John and my cigar guys? Where are they at? John, you here? He's in here someplace. All right? Things may be scary and frightening. There was a quote from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He was an educator for preschool from 1968 to 2001. Most of you were just about born then. It was meaningful to me when I heard about it, and it goes something like this. When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, look for helpers. You will always find people who are helping. So do not ever be afraid to ask for help. One little side note I'll put to this, I have at least 10 different friends that I've graduated with and I've known for 50 to 55 years. And to this day, we still ask each other for help, mentally, physically, emotionally, and we're still in touch with each other. So try to keep in touch with people, all right? Try to keep in touch. In closing, I love you all, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and those that know me really close, you know I mean that. It has been a great ride, and as Dr. Seuss would say, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Love you guys. Thank you.
The principal's message will now be presented by Dr. Michael W. Vanella.
Good morning, Dr. Valesky, President Simmons, members of the Board of Education, school administration, esteemed faculty and staff, parents, relatives, friends, and the reason why we are all here, the graduating class of 2017. I would also like to welcome those joining us via our first EBHS Graduation live stream, either on our webpage or via Facebook as well. I'd like to start by thanking Lawrence and Jonah for their great speeches. Mr. Morris, well, I'm just glad that we didn't have to watch you do the electric slide, or I didn't have to use this button. Class of 2017. My message this year is a simple one. Take ownership of your personal 5 feet of space. Graduates, I do not have to tell you that our world has become a divided space. What we need are individuals who will work to unite others and not divide them. We need you to tackle this problem head-on by taking responsibility of your own personal 5 feet of space. Now, I'm not talking about a space similar to that of a United Airlines plane. Rather, I am talking about a space similar to a campground used by a Boy Scout. Why do you ask? Boy Scouts respect the space and leave it better than when they found it. This is similar to how you are leaving EBHS better than when you arrived. In the academic space, 96% of our graduates will be going on to college. This year alone, the class of 2017 received 2,158 college credits, and 25 students are heading to college with 1 semester or more under their belt. Took 1,357 AP exams. 27 students will be recognized for high honors. 50 commended students in National Merit Scholarships. 17 National Merit finalists. 321 presidential awards for academic excellence. You were provided with 572 senior awards. 80 seniors earned the prestigious New Jersey Seal of Biliteracy. Our academic team took first in New Jersey and 13th in the nation. Our physics team took first place in the New Jersey Science League. Our FBLA team won first place in 2 divisions at the New Jersey Junior Achievement Business Competition. 5 of our Waxman students have been published, and 500 students were inducted into 10 different national honor societies. In the athletic space, our gymnastic team won the GMC Sportsmanship Award. We won several individual state place winners in track and field and wrestling. We won 6 divisional championships: boys cross country, girls soccer, girls volleyball, boys bowling, girls swimming, and baseball. We also took home 4 conference titles: girls volleyball, girls soccer, girls swimming, and boys bowling. Speaking about boys bowling, they own the space at the bowling alleys this year, winning conference, sectional, group, and overall state title. Awesome. In the arts space, we had 4 students selected to the All-State Symphonic Band, 2 students selected to the All-State Wind Ensemble, 1 student was selected to the NAFME All-Eastern Band. Our wind ensemble received a gold rating for the 3rd consecutive year. Six students were selected into our All-State Orchestra, 2 in All-Eastern, and 1 in Honors Orchestra of America. Our chamber orchestra came in first place at the Rutgers String Day and also performed at the 2017 NAFME All-Eastern Conference in Atlantic City. Our concert choir and Bella Voce students performed at Carnegie Hall at a program honoring Dr. Martin Luther King. Our marching band continued to receive excellence ratings for their performances, and our drama club again received rave reviews for The Odyssey in the fall and had students flying on stage for the first time for their successful rendition of Peter Pan. Finally, in the community service space, we had thousands of hours from these students for community service. We had hat drives, clothing drives, gifts drive, just because drive, a blood drive, and the list goes on and on. Yet class of 2017, The biggest space that you left your mark on was with Relay for Life. Your collaborative efforts have permanently altered this space at EBHS. As you can tell, the class of 2017, your intentional actions have left the academic, athletic, arts, and community service spaces at EBHS much better than when you arrived. Yet, class of 2017, as you leave the space you're sitting in right now, what will you do? Outside this arena requires attention in many spaces. Your generation must work in unison to improve our country one space at a time. Therefore, it will be critical that you begin this task by taking responsibility for your own personal space. Let me give you my top 10 strategies for improving your personal space. Number 10, be a contributor and not a contaminator. Work to positively contribute to your space and build up those who enter it. Avoid contaminating that space and others who enter. Seek to send them off better than when they entered your space. Number 9, hope without action is futile. Set your standards high for your space and put your hope into action. Do not let others who enter your space change your hope. Keep at it and stay the course. Number 8, communicate effectively and responsibly. In order to unite your space and those in it physically or virtually, you will need to communicate effectively and responsibly. Make sure to choose your words wisely and make sure to think before your thumbs go to work. Keep in mind, your digital footprint never goes away. Number 7, be yourself. Stay true to who you are in your space. Stand your ground and be proud of yourself. Do not allow others to dictate what you do. Do what is right. Number 6, do what you say. While in your space, make sure your actions are in alignment with what you say. You will not be able to improve your space or influence those who enter unless you are true to your word. It's becoming a lost art in our world. Number 5, don't be a complainer. No one wants to enter your space and listen to you complain. Of course, you can bring up problems, but make sure that you have a solution to improve your space. Our world needs more ethical problem solvers. Number 4, take risks. As you enter your next space, opting out will not be an option. Meet the challenges in your space head on and use the knowledge and skills you were given to take risks. Your success will be measured by getting up one more time than you were knocked down. Failure is okay, as long as you learn from it and use the new knowledge to improve your space. Number 3, be the leader of your space. Take time to consult with people in your space. Great leaders listen, collaborate, and do not communicate partial facts about their space. Do what is right to improve your space and the people in it, but not simply for personal gain. Number 2, have an attitude of gratitude. As you move into your next space, keep in mind that not everyone will receive a trophy, and life is not all about unicorns and rainbows. Be thankful for what you have in your space, who is in it, and work hard to improve it. Respect all who enter your space, and keep in mind, a simple thank you goes a long way. Number 1, appreciate those in your space. The speed of events in your next space will move even faster, but remember to take time to appreciate those people in your space. Graduates, look up in the stands. These are the people who are currently in your space and will always be there. Just because you are moving into a different space, make sure to always keep room for these people. They are so happy for your success today, and at the same time, a bit uneasy about how you will handle the next space you will occupy. Finally, appreciate all who enter your space, no matter if they agree with you or not. If we all learn to appreciate one another, our differences, our individual spaces will improve. Class of 2017, if each of you commits to taking care of your own personal 5 feet of space, together we can address approximately 3,500 feet of space. Then, if you positively influence those that enter your space, it can expand. Just think about how powerful it could be. So, class of 2017, I encourage you to occupy your next space with the same level of honor and integrity that you did here at EBHS, and use these 10 tips to improve our world one space at a time. Congratulations and best of luck to all of the class of 2017. Before I award the medals for valedictorian, salutatorian, and high honors, I would like to thank the entire EBHS staff for the tremendous work they do for our students. Thank you. Our award-winning high school staff will be saying goodbye to 4 members of the EBHS team. These 4 members dedicated 132 years to helping students. With us today are 2 of them. As I call their names, I would ask them to stand and be recognized. Mr. Harry Morris, physical education teacher. Mr. Richard Konigsberg, social studies teacher. At this time, I would ask Mr. Pazinko and Mr. Hannes to assist me in awarding the medals of recognition to our valedictorian, salutatorian, and highest honors. First, our valedictorian and high honors, Lawrence Wang. Next, our salutatorian and high honors, Ethan Kang. Highest honors, Gabriela Alvarez. Highest honors, Evan Decazzer. Highest honors, Grace Ding. Highest honors, Lauren Gerbero. Highest honors, Audrey Gunawan. Highest honors, Cheyenne Gupta. Highest honors, Libby Helfand. Highest honors, Kira Horowitz. Highest honors, Sophia Hugh. Highest honors, Maya Jodidio. Highest honors, Charisma Kishnani. Highest honors, Jessica Liu. Highest honors, Stephen Liang. Highest honors, Yuran Liu. Highest honors, Rushab Mehta. Highest honors, Divya Parikh. Highest honors, Himali Patel. Highest honors, Benjamin Rosen. Highest honors, Avi Shah. Highest honors, Jordan Vispoli. Highest honors, Aman Verdi. Highest honors, Alyssa Wong. Highest honors, Vivian Chu. Highest honors, Daniel Yaden. Highest honors, Alice Zhang. Congratulations and best of luck to the class of 2017.
Our superintendent, Dr. Victor Valesky, will now address the graduates.
Congratulations to the class of 2017 and your families. So, do I understand this correctly? We're breaking up? You're leaving for someone else? Fine, after all we've been through. And don't expect one day just to come back either. spite of our breakup, I want you to be happy, productive, and successful. I want to give you a lovely parting gift. Call it my version of a quick reference guide to relationships. I've selected snippets from my own experiences. What have I learned? How have I applied what I've learned? Maybe one, some, or all of them will resonate with you. Number one, class, take a good look at Victor because he's never going to amount to anything. Those were the infamous words of my first grade teacher, Mrs. Deich. I don't recall the exact events that instigated her statement, but her words still cause a reaction in me. Before you ask, yes, I Googled her. Yes, she is still alive and apparently doing quite well. But she's not giving a graduation speech. What I learned, people can be thoughtless with their words and actions. How I applied it to my life, either I can choose to let someone else define my destiny, or I can define it myself. In my case, I allowed Mrs. Deich's comment to become my extreme motivator. Number two, that's a keen grasp of the obvious, acute awareness of the apparent. These are the words of Mr. Silcox, my 10th grade Problems of Democracy teacher, usually in response to what he considered a careless answer to one of his questions. What I learned, sometimes people will try to dominate a conversation with noise, not necessarily the facts. How I applied it, it's easy to talk. It's not so easy to be a good listener. If you want to impact and influence change, you have to listen for understanding before you speak. Number three, to all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. This was the promotional jingle for the Big Mac while I was working at McDonald's. I had just been moved from the Filet-O-Fish station to the Big Mac assembly station and was required by my manager, Hanley Sanders, to memorize it. What I learned, sometimes there is an inherent efficiency in establishing order and sequence that doesn't need to be altered. How I applied it, don't waste time trying to fix what's not broken. Instead, use that time for creative thinking and to improve your own environment. Number four, you eyeballing me? Yes, sir, I am. That was the exchange between Sergeant Rodriguez, my drill instructor in Air Force Basic Training, and me. What I learned, sometimes people aren't looking for an honest answer to their question. Kindly refer back to item number 2, listening. How I applied it. It's better to deal with adversity head on. You can't avoid it for long. It'll find you in the middle of the night, rip the sheets off your bed, make you dress in all your field gear, and yell at you while you march in darkness and isolation. Number 5, you can make a rock fly if you strap enough horsepower to it. That was Chris DeVito, my flight instructor during multi-engine training. We were practicing flying and landing with only one engine operating on a plane that was designed to fly with 2 good engines. What I learned, you need enough power to make things go. Whether they're airplanes or ideas, how I applied it, having some power is good, but having too much can cause problems. More critical, is how and when you finesse the power you have. So let me recap. Be the master of your own destiny. Listen, be creative with a purpose. Tackle adversity before it tackles you. Apply your power wisely and sometimes gently. Now, graduates, some final thoughts. Every generation before you has left some critical work behind. There is plenty for you to do. We are depending on all of you to make your mark, leave your imprint. Oh, one last thing. That comment earlier about not taking you back, we've had a good run. We'll take you back. But this time as an EB alumnus. Congratulations. President Simmons and members of the Board of Education. As superintendent of schools, I certify that the students assembled here have completed all the state and local requirements, educational requirements for the issuance of a high school diploma, and I recommend to the Board of Education that they be granted their diplomas.
Mr. Todd Simmons, President of the Board of Education, will now say a few words.
Good morning to my colleagues on the Board of Education, Dr. Valesky, Dr. Vanilla, members of the administration, teachers, families, and friends of the class of 2017. As president of our Board of Education, it is my honor to address this year's graduating class. From the day you started school in East Brunswick, this is the day you and your family have had in sight. And today you should take time to look back at all of your achievements, your milestones, and your friendships. Graduation is not about one day. It is the culmination of many years of diligence and discipline that each of you has exhibited every day. The diplomas you are about to receive mean that you have completed courses in English, math, history, science, world language, and a host of electives. But your diplomas are more than a receipt for your successful coursework. Behind each of your diplomas are hard work, forged relationships, and years of support from your families and our community. Your diplomas are the foundation of the successful lives you will construct after today. From elementary school to Hammersholt, Churchill to the high school, you have lived through incredible moments. Some have been historic, others groundbreaking. You will each have the opportunity to write your own histories, contributing your talents and education to the chosen fields of your occupations, and we know that your time in East Brunswick will serve you well. Many of you will continue your learning, some nearby, and some where it may not snow as much as it does in East Brunswick. Others may enter the workforce or join the armed forces. Wherever you do land, whether it is a short stop or long term, meet your neighbors and take a firm grip of your new culture. Throughout your lives, you will be asked or expected to accept things or take on challenges you may have never expected. I encourage each of you to welcome life's dares, knowing that any one of them can set your life on a positive new course. And whether you do choose, or whatever you choose, remember that we will be checking in, keeping up with your accomplishments and successes, whether you stay here in East Brunswick, stop by for visits, or through social media. You are, of course, the generation of social media. You likely don't remember life before Facebook, Twitter, or Snapchat. One of the greatest benefits of our 2017 society is that you will never lose touch with your friends or classmates, those you have now and those you develop later, unless, of course, you want to. But remember, be incredibly careful with social media. If you post it, whether it be a photo, video, or statement, you should assume it will never go away. It will be accessible by future schools, employers, friends, family, and significant others. Remember, you are in the driver's seat of your futures. Don't find yourself years from now wishing what could have been. Make it happen. You are in complete control of your destinies. The possibilities have no limits. Seize every opportunity that life presents you with. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Dr. Valesky, Dr. Vanilla, on behalf of the East Brunswick Board of Education, I accept the recommendation of the administration of East Brunswick High School and the school district, and I direct that the class of 2017 be awarded their diplomas.
Lawrence Wang. Ethan Kang. Gabriela Alvarez. Evan Deckhazer. Grace Ding. Lauren Gerbero. Audrey Gunawan. Cheyenne Gupta. Libby Helfont. Kira Horowitz. Sophia Hugh. Maya Jodidio. Charisma Kishnani. Jessica Liu. Stephen Liang. Samantha Liu. Washab Mehta. Divya Parikh. Hamali Patel. Benjamin Joseph Rosen. Avi Shah. Jordan Vespoli. Aman Verdi. Alyssa Wong. Vivian Shu. Daniel Yadin. Alice Zhang. Jonah Isaac Aguilar. Shetel Oza. Sarah H. Park. Sophia Machio. Anna Hamzik. Steve Fabian Tamori. Anastasia Lukianova. Jessica Cortez. Ruthika Nurayanan. Gabriel Charney. Ezra Levitt. Gil Wyman. Sarab Amir. Catherine Abdel Messia. Janice Abdel Sayed. El Medina Abdullah. Jonathan Abeles. Nadine Gergis. Jonathan Lynn. Erin Tregilis. Sarah Safar. Claudia Abudiwan. George Michael Abudiwan. Maria Abudiwan. Lena Avyal Abrahams. Jessica Ackerman. Sophie Rose Adams. Zoe Adams. Jordan Adesso. Ryan Atkins. Anthony Rafiq Agabi. Shivam Agaral. Raid Ahmed. Natalie Akumia. Anthony Joseph Albanese. Amani Alexander. Tesneem Al-Gabari. Michael Thomas Allen. Mariam Amer. Anna Amarelli. Beth Elaine Anadia. Paul Anunya. Pooja Antala. Andrea Apostolescu. Jonathan Evan Ash. Ethan Asseline. Abram Atala. Peter Atia. Marcella Teresa Augustine. Marina Aziz. Moise Aziz. Thomas Bamer III. Mark Bakit. Gotham Balaji. Rashni Banerjee. Niket Barot. Brianna R. Barrett. Dell Justice Barry. Kane Justice Barry. Matthew Bardis. Raheem Bashir. Mark Basilius. Joanne Bauza. I think it's Aaron A. Beaton. Lara Becker. Wasima Belbachir. Kiara Monique Bell. Yahel Wanit Bensavi. Ron Benenson. Jessica Benson. Miriam Beneman. Samantha Nicole Bernstein. Yusuf Bishay. Simran Bhatia. Janki Babsar. Luca Bija Jyoti. Dana Beer. Rachel Blacken. Renzo David Bocalan. Justin Bodner. Brianna Bogle. John Bogner. Zoe Bond. Samantha Borland. Jasmine Marie Bory. Molly Boyson. Jonathan Richard Brown. Larissa Valentina Brulato. Brian Buckaloo. Kevin Barry Burgoyne. Tyler Burnham. Leah May Begas. Hung Wei Kai. Laura Camacho. Alex Cameron. Xavier Christopher Cantillo. Boshwan Xiao. Richard Chow. Daniel Patrick Carney. Alan Denelson Carrillo. Fatima Selik. Nicholas John Seta. Elizabeth Chaco. Alec Gleason. Arwa Chalisa. Lauren Chan. Anjana Trikar Chandra. Alec Cheskis. Andrew Chen. Nicole Chen. Yating Chen. Daisy Cherian. Dennis Cherian. Jason Chiriboga. Gabriella Chu. Daniel Chung. Nicholas Chu. Dylan Chiaffi. Alexander Clark. Brian Jeffrey Clark. Kevin Michael Conley. John Hunter Connolly. Thomas Connolly. Ryan Raquel Kaur. Sebastian Cortez. Kevin Cosio. Andrew Moderno de Rocha. Sabrina Ty Danick. Elena Rose Della Torre. Kyrillos Danielle. Abhijana Das. Siddharth Das. Jared Michael Deskowitz. Callan Davies. Ariana Day. Nick DiCarlo. Jacob Dembinski. Monir Demian. Kushni Desai. Mahir Desai. Viraj Desai. Shrikant Devarajan. Parth Dhruv. Jack Donnie DeMarco. Caitlin Maria D. Pilito. Zoe Dressner. Valentine Dramasco. Cassidy Duhigg. Valentina Faith Dormy. Sama Ebrahimim. Justin Eisenberg. Daniel Ehrlich. Sandra Eskander. Anna Evers. Amy Vakri. Mina Pham. John Farag. Marina Farag. Haley Farman. Jenna Rose Fisher. Eric Flatt. Ryan Michael Flynn. Ashley Fumpkin. Alex Fong. Jenny Funkwa. Ian Michael Fry. William Friedman.
Declan Fung. Tasneem Furnichwala. Jessica Ged. Ashley Godala. Kira Marie Gatner. Hunter Charles Garman. Kevin Thomas Gallagher. Joseph Fiore Galucci. Gwendolyn Sommer Galt. Thomas Joseph Gambino. Simran S. Gandhi. Jenna Gantz. Dylan William Gans. Aileen Gandel. Liliana Carmela Gurgis. Matthew Drew Gessner. Samantha Hope Gessner. Napora P. Good. Kayla Lorraine Gibson. Maria Sana Gurgis. Michael Gurgis. Emily D. Giza. Bradley Adam Glick. Joshua Nathan Gold. Vinay Gupta Gonagandla. Tyler Grande. Robert Green. Sandra Gurgis. Sushant Gupt. Justin A. Haney. Mark Hanna. Miriam M. Hanna. Alisar Rabi Harfouche. Nasim D. Hargroves. Nabiha Hashmi. Anthony G. Haskor IV. Clint Richard Hayduck. Aisha Hillel. Emily Hernandez. Olivia Hernandez. Kelly Hong. Carolyn Dana Hoover. Ian Ho. Sophie Husline. Sarah Elaine Hutchinson. Michaela Rose Helmold. Donna Wang. Sang-hoon Wang. Jonathan G. Ibrahim. Mark R. Ibrahim. Abdelrahman Imam. Jenna Michelle Inzetta. Celine Marie Eskris. Kira A. Ivanek. Bhumika Jane. Priya Jane. Amruth S. Jalagam. William Henry Jaramillo. Matthew Isaac Jensen. Alexandra Jewett. Anthony Jiang. Genesis Mercedes Jimenez. Robert Lawrence Johnson. Neil Sai Kakumanu. Sharon Hayin Kal. Rahul Kamat. John Patrick Donahue. Andrew D. Gula. Nagi Nagib Kamal. Jordan T. Camus. Sarab Kandel. Dulane Kanumunge. Pooja Kunsagara. Jennifer Cartelius. Eric Dominic Katz. Joseph Clarence Kowalik. Joseph Charles Kushner. Hema Kethu. Maz Nadim Khalil. Fahim Wasif Khan. Jatin Kona. Alyssa Coterie. Sunho Kim. Jonathan King. Brandon Samuel Klavansky. Quincy Joy Iris Kametz. Shenmuk Sai Koka. Juliana L. Kovacs. Alexa Rose Kowalski. Stephen Kozo. Pranav Krishnan. Derek Amor Kuldanau. Calvin Laird. Emily Genevieve Laird. Rohan Reddy Latupali. Crystal N. Lowell. Alicia Michelle Lavanco. Andrew Stephen Lawrence. Alexandra Rose Lazar. Bianca Lee. Hisu Lee. Suyun Lee. Eric D. Leaston. Thomas Michael Leonardi Jr. Sejin Lee. Amanda Ligas. Sung Han Lim. Amanda Lin. Chang Hao Lin. Katarina Lin. Robert Joseph Lindeman. Alexander Ling. Christina Leo. Eric Lipset. Nicole Lipset. Flora Liu. William Liu. Eric Lewis Lozer. Kyle Lojner. Anthony Jordan Lopez. Allison Michelle Lorberg. Emily Liu. Danielle Laze. Evans D. Lubin. Damon Luke. Thomas Loy. Thomas Lynch. Sydney Teresa Macri. Shrija Madula. Emily Grace Magrino. Samuel Marus. David Samuel Makarevich. Darman N. Malday. Imani Pelzer. Iman Hijazi. Samuel Joseph Gurgis. Matthew B. Fiorito. Christian Campanelli. Arlie Chavez. Keenan Irkin Cadays. Andrew John Segura. Alisa Amemulik. Brandon Engstad. Jessica Awad. Nishika Bakshi. Haley Baum. Lauren Nicole Ben.
Kajol K. Bhatt. Shavika Bhatia. Stephanie Braun. Christopher Joseph Krella. Richa Chandra. Nichika Chadala. Kayla Nicole Craig. Evelyn Rose Suker. Stephanie DeCuna. Jair Davis. Kira Abigail D. Maran. Amory Dimian. Jessica Einhorn. Hope Alice Enney. Samantha Estenes. Veronica Femi. Chantel Finnes. Aaliyah Falcon. Dean Feldman. Alicia Naomi Ferrer. Rebecca Finkelstein. Fiona Gaffney. Benjamin Lawrence Harrup. Connie Huang. Agabi Hani Jacob. Shapur Khan. David Kim. Shruti Kumar. Ishita Kundu. Ivy Lee. Eula London. Michaela Luchin. Daniel Joseph Bengo. Dylan James Marmion. Clara Masood. Sophia Mordan. Karen Morgan. Julia Ann Nathanson. Rachel Neer. Michelle Pikolinsky. Ananya Prakash. Anna Radulescu. Jessica Lynn Razak. Naeem Regan. Alexa Francis Reyes. Ethan Shamim. Kushni Shieth. Stephen Stedman. Leah Eleanor Tatoris. Julia Teutsch. Caitlin Nigro Tamori. Jessica Valenzuela. Justin N. Valerio. Cynthia Vaaze Wade. Patrick Way. Sophie Wang. Mindy Weinstein. Jan Rakirevich. Karina Julia Yasbin. Taya York. Sherry Maria Zare. Michael Kamerman, Harrison Ria, Anthony Maldonado, Ricardo Antonio Maldonado Jr., Karan Maltroa, Alexa Mandel, Erica Mann, Jay Marchese, Alexa Margolin, Nicole Markovich, Danielle Martinez, Nick Martino, Ikra Masood, Demi Masia, Samri Mastro, Brianna Mauna, Shady Maximus, Justin Frank McHugh, Tyler McGinnis, Tyler Amir McLean, Shane McMahon, Shane Alexander McQueen, Owen McSweeney, Jake Mecca, Kelvin Marino, Andrew Macia, Elizabeth Maria Mignano, Andrew F. McHale, David McHale, Bethany Diane McCulick, Marina Malad, Colin Miller, Hannah Miller, Sandy Mina, Jason Thomas Minicle, Kamal Tahir Mir, Yunan Maged Yunan Mawad, Kenneth Maximilian Mose, Amanda Moises, Gabriela Montoya, Michelle Mora, Sienna Kirsten Morges, Youssef Musa, Bernadette Musa, Botamina Musa, Richard Mew, Ahmad Muhammad, Alicia Gabrielle Mullins, Richard Bernard Mullins Sr., Jr., Gabriella Melissa Blaustein, Morgan Zura Lindsay, Colin Patrick Murphy, Thomas Brian Murray, Michael Muscarella, Onmal Mainam, Riham Nashed, Siddhant Naik, Mina Nakla, Nisha Nanavasti, Andrew Nathaniel, Matthew Nelson, James Nemeth, Taylor Nevin, Christopher Ing, Morgan Haley Ing, Katrina Gwen Damari, Obasi Najiku, Hani M. Nassim, James Oberhuber, Noah Alcha, Caitlin Anorato, Nikki Ort, Abdul Aziz M. O'Day, Tylon Ozin, Matthew Pachinko, Eugene Peck, Shady Panchal, Jacqueline Paradise, David Parabello, Pascal Park, Taesung Park, Aditya Parthasanti, Ronak Pashrika, Dardi Patel, Kavina Patel, Neil Patel, Neelam Patel, Needi Patel, Neeral Patel, Rohan D. Patel, Sahil Patel, Shivanshi Patel, Sumira Patel, Megan Patrick, Stephanie Caitlin Pelican, Haley Peer, Aaron Leah Pelletier, Jayathy Penumarti, Jennifer Perez, Dominique Francesca Perota, Arvindra Prasad, Bella Marie Patron, Jacqueline Petrowski, Stephanie Pye, Andrew Polinsky, Devin Priolo, Jada Polito, Jordan C. Pyle, Anjani Ragumar, Alyssa Rocochet, Dante Ralph, Rebecca Ramnarine,
Sanya Rustogi, Aneri Rathod, Nadia Raziz, Anushka Reddy, James Raytano, Joel Bennett Ryder, Andrew Farris Rezick, William L. Riley, Jake S. Rivera, John R. Rizkala, Peter M. Rizkala, Sydney Ryan Robles, Ethan Rockaway, Nicholas Alexander Romanovsky, Rachel Rong, Adriana G. Ronquillo, Sakshi Ruinta, Andrea C. Rosado, Ryan B. Rosales, Michelle Taylor Rossi, Savannah Summer Ruelas, Amanda Elizabeth Russo, Jamie Hannah Sabin, Sana Sadikot, Atray Saha, Maida Salan, Sandra Salama, Isaiah Salazar, Yusef Mohammed Saleh, Marwa Ashraf Salem, Michelle E. Salis, Maria Amged Salib, Farah Sammy, Christian Sarmiento, Nabil Saud, Teresa Francis Sawicki, Jamie Rhea Sawyer, Dominic Scheiger, Mark Schleifer, Arnav Seelam, Steve N. Seelan, Brandon Donald Scott, Kuber Sethi, Kyomers Sethna, Jarika Shah, Het B. Shah, Kunj Shah, Abdul Hai Sheikh, Samuk Shankar, Jessica Sheck, Christian Robert Shelley, Joseph W. Shanuda, Aditi Sheth, Barbara Shee, Esther Shin. Amy Pauline Schneider. Casey Shu. Maria Suzanne Shumet. Alexander Michael Siluski. Michael Silverman. Nihal Sivakumar. Alex Garzinski. Blake Lawrence Scarrett. Marius Skibicki. Jeremiah Solar. Michael Soto Traverso. George Solomon. Mina Karim Solomon. Olivia Solomon. Heather Solomon. Zachary Solomon. Natalie Sotolano. Drew Spawn. Jamie Stabinski. Christopher George Stanton. Jeremy Steenvoorden. Johansson Adam Sterling. Trent Joseph Stocky. Trevor Stiles. Maya Submarinian. Ray Sai. Mohammed Faizan Syed. Brian Tam. Nicole Tanaka. Megan Tang. Marcelo Fabian Tapia. Walid Tariq. Philip Tattagrain. Richard Tatteray. Benjamin Parker Tauber. Amy Isabella Tawfik. Kendall Taylor. Ethan Teicher. Zachary Ryan Temin. Tanda Tantanapat. Benjamin Theodore. Michael John Thomas. Ruben Thomas. Patrick Chianco. Taylor Tiongson. Nicholas Thomas Tobin. Matthew Toledo. Samuel Andrew Timbokin. Brianna Toro. Anielle Renee Torres. Anthony Torres. Elizabeth Toto. Andre Danielo Timchinson. Nicholas Ubitz. Dale Allen Uborka. Courtney Alisa Vaca. Alexei Valentinov. Vernice Marie Vergara. Thomas Van Kack. Darby Van Deveen. Lucas Troy Vistardis. Jonathan James Vetri. Bianca Marie Vicenti. Olivia Nicole Violona. Angelo Monez Vinco. Samantha Rose C. Walker. Daniel Walsh. Caitlin Ann Walsh. Aaron C. Wang. Annie Wang. Kathy Wang. Evan Wang. Kevin Wang. Nicole Wang. William Wang. Carter Ward. Rachel Waring. Matthew E. Wendell. Courtney White. Kelly Lauren Weiner. Alexander Werschowski. Kyle Wiggins. Brian Wilhelm. Brandon Witham. Matthew Luke Wolf. David Wolverton. Mitchell Wong. Rachel Wong. Taylor Jocelyn Wright. Peter D. Wu. Karam Udine. Stephen Wan Liang Yen. Phoebe Youssef. Daniel Yu. Puwa Yu. Faizan Zahor. Taylor Zanin. Kayla Elizabeth Zappia. Ryan Zawacki. Nathaniel Zabita. Nicole Zernov. Ivan Zernov. Michael Ziegler. Ariel Ruth Zweig.